you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So it's been like a week again. I realize I'm starting to do these like once every week or something like that, which is cool. I want to do more, but it is what it is. My face, I have a turmeric face mask on and I burned myself in a couple of places. How? Chemicals. I don't really want to talk about it, but we can talk about it, but I don't want to talk about it. So first thing I want to say is the vlogs on here are about to completely change. I've done a lot of really deep, heavy things, and I'm still going to touch on those topics, but I want to do fun things on here. I want to do more fun things on here. I want to do more fun things on here, period. And so that's going to include like coming to eat with me, going places, traveling, more like a day in the life creative shit. And we're still going to get into all the heavy stuff because I have a lot to say, but it's not going to be just that. Sometimes I'll have videos that are just like that, but it's going to get a lot more fun. So let's keep going. So I've sort of been contemplating on like what I want to post on here. And to be honest, I've been going through this like whole existential thing where I've been trying to figure out who I am, which is so crazy because if you look at my pages and everything that I've posted over the last so many years, it's like, oh, this girl clearly knows who she is. Or like, you know, I could tell you all the things that I do on a daily basis. Or I do this and this and this. But it's like outside of all of that, who am I? Like, what do I do? Who am I? And so for me, it's been about discovering who I am, healing, and getting back to my fun, which is not easy. You would think that, you know, it's easy to just have fun. But it's like when you feel like you have a lot going on and you're stressed and you're getting triggered every 2 seconds and you're trying to do this and do that and all this stuff, it's like it feels hard. So that's why I really made the decision and I paused on it. Like I was kind of looking through my channel and looking through, you know, what I've posted, and I'm happy with everything, but I really want to do things that are more reflective of who I am, and I want it to be fun for me. There are days where I get on here and I'm gonna be so honest, I love vlogging, I love talking to y'all, I love sharing, but there's some days where I just don't feel like it. And I think it's because sometimes it feels like hard because it's like, ugh, I don't want to be vulnerable. I feel like I don't look good enough. I don't feel good enough today to do this, you know. So for me, I really just want this to be a place for myself and for y'all to come and just have fun, to not feel alone, to feel touched, to feel whatever it is you're looking for, you know. And I've been watching a lot of other vloggers too. I have a habit of like obsessively scrolling on every single app because I have a lot of alone time. So that's been a thing too, and that's a habit I'm trying to kill. So right now, like really, I'm just sort of slowly combing through my old habits, healing a bunch of shit and a bunch of stuff at one time, and just figuring everything out and realizing that 90% of my issue has been me and what I believe about myself, like invalidation and seeking validation and seeking the wrong type of validation. Like I promise you, the best thing in the world is if you can love and validate yourself first. Nothing comes before that, like nothing. So yes, long story short, I want to have more fun on this channel, and so we're just gonna hop right on into it. Like I said, it's gonna be a lot more like lifestyle, organic, spend the day with me, not, you know, anything contrived, and just whatever the heck I come up with. So it's just gonna be, it's called Jesse's World for a reason. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do on here, and you're going to be in Jesse's world with me, figuring all this out. I have stuff that I'm working on that I'm just starting. I have all kind of little things coming up, but as far as the big picture, the big schematic, like I have really had to figure things out and just be like, okay, I don't like this, I don't like that, but what do I like? Who am I? What is fun to me? When is the last time I really had fun? When is the last time I did something fun instead of sitting around wondering or worrying or confused or, you know, disassociating, whatever, man. Like, and these might be questions for you to think about too. You know, what have you done to take care of yourself this week? What have you done to have fun this week? Think about that. So, food for thought. Chew it up. Yum, yum. But yeah, let's get going because I could sit here and talk all day. So I just left my P.O. box, and I had a couple of things in there. I have a couple of like brand packages that I'm waiting on because I have collabs, or a collab to do. I have some other ones that I just did. Don't mind me. I'm not digging in my nose. I'm trying to fix my nose clip. But yeah, so we just did that. I think I'm kind of hungry now. I was gonna go for like a walk, like exercise, and then go do like a little picnic. It is kind of cold today, so I think I'm gonna kind of switch that up a little bit. But yeah. So this is the restaurant I went to. It's a little Korean restaurant and bakery called Wishing Town Bakery and Cafe. So good. Hey y'all, so yeah, they have so many delicious pastries here. Ooh, and they have these specialty crepe cheesecakes and cakes, and oh my god, I mean, just so good. I did not get dessert, but I was very tempted, so I got these yummy, I'm trying to remember what these are. It was a seafood wonton or dumpling. I'm sorry, it was a seafood wonton. It had imitation crab meat and shrimp in it. That's just kind of me showing y'all the menu. And I think I'm actually talking right here, but I'm talking over myself. It's okay. And then I also got the mini steamed buns. I don't eat pork, so I got the beef. The buns were hitting. And then I had a really good conversation with one of the girls that works there. We had a long talk. We were talking about some really deep shit, which is like perfect for me, because I swear wherever I go, I always attract people who have the most interesting, most personal conversations with me, and I just love it. So yeah, I highly recommend this place. They also have really good hot pot meals, and if you like spicy, they do spicy really, really well. And I love the presentations. They're so cute. I'm gonna try the beef buns. They're really, really hot. I literally burned my mouth. So that was delicioso. We went and had a little dim sum. I was gonna order way more, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna behave myself. So they're really good. They have a lot of good pastries and whatnot too. I love that place. It's one of my favorite little go-to places, and I think I got the name of it, but if not, y'all can comment or I can tag it or whatever. But it was fire. So there's a couple of things going on today, and I'm trying to figure out what the rest of my day is about to look like. I don't know. We gonna know soon, but I don't know. So let's go do some other things, because I don't really know what I'm doing today. So come on. Okay, so I'm gonna ramble for a bit, but I was just thinking about how like, it's interesting how sometimes you have no idea how things are gonna come together. Like, I've been feeling kind of down lately, because for me, it's been interesting over the last couple of years, just as an actor and as a creator. And when you really think about it, it's like, why do you do the things that you do? It's funny because there's an actor who's really, really well known in the industry, and he gave me some advice years ago, and he was like, you have to know the difference between your purpose and your passion. And I didn't really quite understand what he was saying, but now I get it, because it's like, your passion might be to act or to write or to create, but what's your purpose? Like, how are you contributing to your happiness without external validation, and how are you of service to others? For me, it's been hard because I have gone through a bunch of things that have been difficult, you know what I'm saying, or that felt difficult, because they are not difficult, they felt difficult. I moved in with somebody, and COVID happened, which took me out of acting. Like, I literally was at the point in my career at that time where I got a bunch of day player roles, little things, the auditions were coming in, like things were starting to move. But I'm gonna be honest, like the type of stuff I was getting was not reflective of what I wanted to do. Like, I was grateful for it and I was getting opportunities, but it wasn't really giving what it should give. And for me, I personally knew that something was happening with this social media space. I was like, I really want to do more of that. I really would like to get involved more as a creator on social media. I'm really interested in that, and I was discouraged, but I did it anyway, and I'm happy I did. So when COVID happened and everything shut down, basically, it changed everything. And so for me, it really made me question, like, who am I outside of saying, okay, I booked a role, okay, I'm about to be in this movie, okay? Like, all of that is important because I am a creator, but outside of that, who am I? And so coming back to present day, there are times on social media, and I'm just coming out of a slump. I just come out of a slump because I noticed that all of my pages went down, like views, followers, all of that. And what happens every so often, especially on TikTok, is you get these moments. I don't know if it happens to everybody. When you're somebody who is becoming a slightly larger than average creator, and you're getting a lot of views and going viral all the time consistently, like I was, sometimes you have these little moments where your numbers start to go down, your views, and then your followers. And then recently something happened because I wasn't posting the same type of content that brought all those people there. And then when I would try to, it didn't feel like it was coming from my soul. It felt like I was doing it just to please them and to feed into the algorithm. And I'm like, wait, I got all these people looking at me because I was being myself. I wasn't trying to do anything. You know, this is just me and my mind being silly and taking the things that I think about randomly or who I am and just pressing record. And that's what I loved about it. Like, I'm just being myself, and it's bringing all these eyes in and all these opportunities. And I love that. That's validation. But it's like, it's been really beautiful, y'all, because it's been like, who are you outside of that? How do you make yourself happy without that? And are you going to base your whole life? Are you going to be a walking meme forever? So that's something I've had to think about lately. Like, how are you going to show up for yourself without all of that? Not saying it won't be there, baby, because it's increasing. But who are you at the core of it? You know, don't become a slave to it. Let it work for you. Everything you're doing should be working for you. And I said I wasn't going to preach in this video. I lied, because we preaching. But yeah, so that's something to think about if you're in the social space. Like, how is it working for you? Are you taking your time to take care of yourself? Are you taking care of your body? Are you eating? Are you taking care of your relationships? Are you getting rid of things you don't need? You know, and sometimes you just need quiet time. You need to put the phone down, stop scrolling, you know, meditate, breathe, pray, feel your body, touch yourself. Like, human touch and quality time is so important. I think those are actually my love languages, touch and quality time, because that's the two things that lately I just felt like, oh my God, like, I need it. But yeah, man, like, really think about that and reflect on it. Like, who are you outside of all that lovely, fun stuff, you know? Who are you? So yes, that is food for the thought. Food for the thought? What? Food for thought, something for you to think about today. And yeah, that's it. So it's the next day and I'm currently having lunch, and we gotta have a chat, y'all. It's still a fun vlog, but we gonna talk, cause I didn't realize some shit about me, my nervous system, how I've been carrying myself. We gotta have a little chat. So yeah. So this is a few days later, and I had some custom nails made for me on Instagram Live by Cassandra Nails and Beauty, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited to finally get my nails. But also, I was having lunch while I did this, and that, believe it or not, is a burrito bowl, y'all. And it is the healthiest, freshest burrito bowl I've ever had in my life. I went to an authentic Mexican restaurant, and it was so good. It was rice, a big bed of lettuce, chicken, beans, a little cheese, sour cream, tomato. It was so freaking good. Literally, I tore this up, and then I was using like the chips to like make a dip out of it, y'all. Amazing, absolutely amazing. I didn't say where I was, but this was actually at Coretta's Mexican restaurant in New Orleans, and y'all, it was so freaking good. I'm literally watching this video right now, doing this voiceover, and I'm salivating. I'm like, how do I get back there? And that's the waitress asking me, you know, how was everything? Was everything good? And I mean, fire. Just absolutely fire.
All right.
So after that, I had the opportunity to take a little walk around and look at some of the stores. And I found this really cute little apothecary that has like a lot of clean beauty products. It's called Freedom Apothecary. It's women-led, and every product in there is from a brand owned by a woman, and it's clean beauty. Everything you could think of, makeup, skincare, lifestyle items. I mean, they had everything. And of course, your girl got something. And I got a couple of things, actually. I got this really cool eyebrow gel for my eyebrows because I've been needing that forever. And ooh, see all this stuff right here. And I also got this really cool face serum. Check them out. Okay, so it is the next day, I think, and we are coming very close to the end of this particular vlog. I have another one that I want to shoot in a second. It is with a brand, so I gotta like get my shit moving because I haven't posted a vlog in 2 weeks and I didn't realize it. So we're gonna sit, chat. I'm gonna show y'all some things, and then we're gonna end this vlog because we gotta keep it moving. Okay, so I'm only gonna show y'all a couple, literally, because I want y'all to watch the next vlog. But I got a couple of pieces from this brand called Be Lily, and look, they sent me like a big giant box. And look at these. Look how cute. Isn't that cute? And the other thing I want to show y'all is this. But I'm literally about to do a try-on haul in a second. And so what I was trying to talk about in the beginning of this vlog was mental health and protecting your nervous system. I have, over the last 2 weeks, this is really cute, but I'm scared that it's going to be too big. It's like a cover-up, but I would wear this out, especially during the summertime with like the right undergarments or whatever. This is very cute, but I feel like it's big. I wanted it to be tight on me, but we gonna see. I feel like it's so important for you to take care of your nervous system. So I'm somebody who's dealt with, ever since I was really young, I've always had like panic and anxiety. And I don't know where it came from. Like, I don't know specifically what would have triggered it because I had a pretty good childhood. But it's like when I got to a certain age, I would just get these symptoms, and of course got them checked out. They never really found anything. Actually, I'm lying. They did find something. They found out what it was, but it wasn't anything major. But because of that, let me get this camera situated. But because of that, it caused me to react to things a little differently in life. And then as I hit puberty, I feel like I got to a point where like I really started to be at odds with a lot of things, like my self-image, my dad. Like, usually girls have issues with their moms around that age. Me and my dad were like, because we're so similar. So like thinking about that now and thinking about like all the things that I've gone through in my relationships in the last few years and moving and just a lot of different things, like it has been so stressful, and I experienced complete burnout. And I'm not talking about the burnout where you know, feel a little stressed and you're like, okay, I need to take a break and let me, you know, take a break and take care of myself for a few days. No, I meant like where I felt like I cannot psychologically function like this. And it's because I was in a state where it just seemed like no matter what I did, everything is wrong. And in my mind, I'm like, if something hurts or goes wrong, it's the worst thing possible. Not like, oh, this happened, this is inconvenient, let me take care of myself. No, like immediately, I always say this word wrong, catastrophizing, whatever. Immediately being like, if something happens, if I feel something, I don't feel good, whatever, it's the worst thing it could be. So I had to realize that a lot of the issues that you have sometimes when you have anxiety and a panic disorder or whatever, your mood disorder, whatever you got going on, the world around you may not be, your personal world may not be as bad as you think it is. A lot of it is internal. So I've had to work on identifying, how do you feel right now? What do you need? What's bothering you? And then assessing that. Also taking more time to just like feel myself and ground myself. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. That's like a much shortened version of it, but like, take the time to really take care of yourself. Take walks, do things for your nervous system. There's also other underlying factors that can cause issues with panic and anxiety, so always get them looked into. But yeah, man, like, if you feel like that, you are not alone, because I have dealt with it. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. I have another one that I'm about to start in a second, so make sure y'all watch it, subscribe to the channel, and I love you guys. I always don't know what to do for the outros. I'm like, I feel like I got more to say. Oh, I do have something else I want to say. Always take the time to look at yourself and put yourself first, because if you don't, you're also gonna like suffer and feel the effects of not taking care of yourself. Make sense? So yeah, love you guys.